Where are you going?
For a walk.
A walk? You don't know what kind of monsters might be out there. It's too dangerous to go alone.
You worry too much. I can handle myself.
We're friends, aren't we? It's only natural that I'd be worried. Why are you being like this? Can't you at least tell me where you're going?
I'm going to for a walk.
There's a shipwreck out there. I want to investigate it.
A shipwreck? You into birds or something?
What does it matter to you?
Zale, you're a turd.
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is my problem, not yours.
I told you. It's too dangerous out there on your own. I'm coming whether you like it or not.
Fine then, whatever. But don't expect me to wait up for you if you start slowing me down.
Then I'll make sure I don't.
I have to go and be broody somewhere.
Can't believe there's a ship here. Uric, wait!
Hidden beneath
It's
the
the pirate ship of One-Eye Willie.
ship. Judging by its rotting hull, it could have been there for an eternity.
Let's look some more.
He does this every time he enters a room. Just looks.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go this way. Uric, wait here. I'll check it out. Hey! I told you to wait!
Actually,
I'm a
just
brave one.
actually just a shallow pool. Cracks head open.
Great. This looks like the right way.
Then we got...
That's a hell of a fish paddle thing you've got going on there.
Yeah, that's the new, that's a weapon I upgraded him for when I went off camera there for a minute. Does a good bit of damage.
I like that you're in a haunted house now. Just a spooky skeleton's gonna pop out and giggle.
Mm-hmm. It does have a, it does kind of do the whole haunted ship thing.
Oh, is it a giant enemy crab? Are you gonna have to attack its
It is.
weak point for massive damage?
Like coconut crabs.
Oh. You know, I'll give it. That's an interesting crab design.
Mm-hmm. It's not the spidery looking kind. It's an actual dangerous crab at IRL. I do like that knocking them down and then you do a little finisher.
Yeah.
Claw!
Mixes it up a little bit.
See? Aren't you glad that I'm here? Hey,
I mean, those are endangered, so you really should just keep one and throw the other back.
Oh yeah, this cutscene here.
Spurs.
Yeah, that was the first time we noticed that Yurk, for whatever reason, has a horse somewhere that he rides. Or maybe it's just a fashion piece. Either way, he would suck at stealth. Anytime you go into a stealth mission now, you hear ching, ching, ching. So, Zale just ate up like massive amounts of poison, and he seems to be fine, but
Don't keep me waiting too long.
Yurik's not really too strong-willed against it, I guess.
It's he just has that himbo energy that protects him.
I'm the only one who can save Yurik. I have to do something. I can't waste any time. There must be an antidote.
So while I'm not wasting time, we're gonna go hunt for treasure.
Whoa.
I just keep calling back. No, I'm looking.
He's just slowly turning blue and throwing up his organs. Nope, it's fine. We'll find that antidote any second now.
Yep. You just keep on living. And then Yurik just hears like, Yurik hears off in the distance. Neat.
Found a clover.
Yeah, that looked more like a shelf than a ladder, so I kept walking by it. I do like the ambient noise.
Just all the creaking and things.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
Oh,
Yurik.
we found it.
But I'm not done looking for treasure.
Should look around a little more. Maybe there's 2 antidotes.
Never know when that might come in handy. Then you just start hearing like violent coughing and gagging in the background. Hey, I got a ring.
Does this help?
And then, you know, no more places to explore. So I was like, hey, I guess I'll go save Yurik.
I mean, you know, Yurik kind of sucks, so I feel like treasure is more important.
I don't know, man. He can burn vines.
Yurik, how you doing?
Looks like I owe you. I'll pay you back somehow.
No, forget about it. I mean, I can't count how many times your magic has saved me.
That's my job. It's what I'm paid for. But you're only here because I made a big
I
fuss
can't
about
count any.
it. It's not the same.
We're friends, right? It's normal to help each other. Right.
Despite the fact that Yurik, on a few occasions now, has said that we are not friends.
Yeah.
Zell is very insistent. He's got that golden retriever
Let's climb
energy
up here.
going on.
Try not to push yourself, okay?
Just doesn't respect boundaries. Like, nope, we're friends. Oh.
Mischievous cackling.
Yurik,
What's his
did you hear something just now?
what's his name from Resident Evil 4?
Oh, the
Above
little
us.
person
Yeah.
that turned into. Oh, he turned into a gross spider.
Yeah. There you go.
Eat this! Yurik, hold fire! Stop!
I know.
You beat me to it. Yeah, I do.
Mirania too.
Why am I here? Why are you here?
I'm so glad that you're both safe. I was getting so worried about you.
I'm surprised
Damn
you
it!
noticed
Quit being
anything.
friends.
Well, Yurik, are you gonna tell them why we're here?
Forget it. I'm sure you have your reasons.
Oh no, like Marana definitely
Pretty
notices she
narrow,
just
aren't
doesn't have the
Let's split into 2 teams.
she doesn't have the
Zale,
correct
Which
response.
door do you want to take?
I just think that she's like, I was cold for a while, and then I
I'll take
realized
right.
I didn't have a
Zale,
jacket.
You're on the other side.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Marania,
where she
you're
goes.
with me. Yurik, go with Zale.
It's like me during the pandemic when I forgot how to speak because I just didn't see or talk to anyone.
What is that smell?
I've been practicing,
They eating
talking to. The king spoke to them. Trees!
This is the coom crab.
It's all icy.
Oh, it's an ice crab. Okay. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, it does. Well, I think it did like ice damage, but they all inflict poison.
Poisson.
Which of course, Zale just shrugs off what nearly killed Yurik.
He's taken enough jabs now that he's immune to it.
Or maybe he just does like, he does the iocane powder method.
Yeah. Is that a switchblade sword that guy has?
I did not notice. Or it might just be because it's kind of skeleton.
Yeah.
They kind of have improvised weapons that involved body parts.
They are very chunky for skeletons. Kind of like an entire football team defensive line died in here.
Zale, Yurik, good job.
Oh.
I'm glad to see everyone is safe.
Define safe. Cause I'm just sitting there, looking at it, like, is this we doing this?
God. Imagine the crab boil you would have after this.
World hunger is solved. Oh, I wish I was smart enough to remember the name off the top of my head, but have you seen that in Evolution, pretty much everything just turns into a crab?
Oh, actually, I was just talking to someone about this the other day. It's called like carcinogenization.
Yeah, I was reading about that, and I was like, you know how South Park made that joke about crab people?
I remember the memes from it. I don't know if I've actually seen that episode.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I'm just saying it like that seems to be the preferred route for of evolution, is turning into a crustacean.
Is this the ship's name?
I think it's still a theory
dirty,
from what I
I can't
remember,
read
but
it.
I may be wrong.
There's no need to read it.
Well, it's not like so much as in
This is my favorite
everything
ship.
will turn into a crab. It's just they've found
He was the
several
greatest sailor on the
examples
whole island.
of evolution of things that
Every day he
just
set
happen to
sail
turn
for the crack of
into,
dawn. He protected
I
our
guess,
island.
what they would define as a
I was
crab.
always really proud of
Yeah,
him.
like it's a very stable form or something like that.
I remember it was a freezing morning, and the fog was incredibly thick. That was when pirates attacked our island.
Yeah,
All the
so
men went fearlessly to protect the village.
somehow, conveniently, the island that we landed
My father
on,
never
completely
returned
by
home.
random, also had his father's
There were rumors
missing
that he knew
ship.
about the attack and fled for his life. But I couldn't believe them. I didn't want to believe them. But secretly, I always asked myself, what if he did run away? Me and my mother had to leave the village after that. It was a brutal journey. And while we were traveling, my mother,
She started dating Ted.
died.
Is so now officially everyone in this ragtag crew are orphans.
Forget the rumors. What do you
I'm
know?
telling you, it's Final Fantasy
Did he
VIII.
run
They've
away?
all forgotten they grew up at the same orphanage.
But I have to find out.
Oh man.
Then let's go. There's got to be some clues left. We'll find out the truth. Is this a dead end?
No.
Yeah,
The
sort of
captain's quarters are definitely here somewhere.
Callista. She kind of does have some Renoa vibes going.
Just how much can we amalgamate all other Final Fantasy games into this one?
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna end up because of who made this game. We're probably gonna end up going there a lot, and it's not that far of a reach. Just I mean it. I think you can pretty well say JRPGs in general.
Mm.
Woo! I was just trying to see if I can get to the curtain. Boy, do I ever like having a button that
It smells good.
means that your
What is
allies can't block
Hey,
you.
look. The table's served.
Wait, that means someone's still alive.
Oh, let's tuck in. Oh, please.
Don't think about it, Mirania. It might be poisoned.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dad! Yurik!
Yeah, he's gonna be
Guess
alive,
he's still
Yurik.
young.
Sure.
Maybe we don't know Yurik as well as we think we do.
Just been eating his own ship out here.
There's a doorknob, Zale.
This must be it. Yurik,
Here we go.
are you okay?
No doubt about it. Dad.
I recognize that skull anywhere.
He studies a lot of phrenology.
This is Dad's writing. It's been a week since we've been adrift. We still haven't seen land.
And the crew are in a terrible state. No mast, no rudder. The ship is like a huge coffin, bobbing up and down on the waves. All hope
I
is lost
do
for
like
us.
So Dad
that
was
at
sick.
least,
But how?
as opposed to some games,
The
it will
skies
just
are
give you
totally clear.
dialogue with character story. You actually get to play into it a little bit.
Yeah, that's neat. Oh,
Neat
it's,
little boss battle coming up.
it's gonna be that scene from the Lucille Ball and Harpo Marx episode.
Yeah.
Isn't me.
So this
Doppelganger.
was, I will say, is a completely unique battle.
Look, a magic circle in the mirror. Zale, can you draw it into
Oh.
the circle?
I'll try
Yeah,
to.
so whatever that the doppelganger is, it is bound
He's done.
to my actions,
This is our big chance. Maybe it's
and it's also got
Also, it
sticky,
makes
which
you
makes you
sticky.
move slow. Yeah. But basically, the battle is they're going to be they throw down the fire circles, and I have to hit my reflection walk into it to do it damage
That's
while
super
avoiding.
cool.
Yeah, like I've never played another boss battle like that before.
It is very giggly.
Mm-hmm. And it's got sticky. It's a very annoying ability.
Man, he hawks a big one on you.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, Oh, he sounds like a Jawa. Kingdom Hearts.
Aw, or Ico.
Yeah. Had a couple of I don't remember what those creatures were called.
What are they? Why are they copying what we do?
Bet they made that fake food, too.
Oh yeah, so this is really cool. You actively do ally damage.
Oh, like you're actually killing your allies trying to get the doppelgangers.
They're changing into us.
Yeah, because if you hit your allies and not the doppelganger, it will damage them.
I see.
Change their eyes. If they go red, they'll be- Ow!
Oh, whoops.
It's fine. Just watch it.
So we have to pay attention.
Well, this is where the party dies.
Yeah, I was just unabashedly swinging.
I'm gonna swing my sword. If you get hit, that's on you.
Yes, if you want basically to assure survival, just be reliant. Like, we can at least be certain that Zale's doppelganger is smarter.
Magic circle. We can steal away the enemy's magic.
But I have no regrets. Together, my men and I
I'm gonna put this in my last
defeated
words.
giant monster.
Even if I don't defeat a giant monster.
Truly proud.
I have no regrets.
I think some
My men and I
of us
defeated a
is heading
giant
towards
monster.
the island, but I have good faith that the villagers fought them away. However, the foul monster we bested was of a different caliber.
It was a 7.62 by 54.
Faced it but us.
Totally. Nobody else could have fought it. We were really
The
badass.
village will ever know. My men and I fulfilled our duty as warriors. And so I leave behind this, my final log.
Take a picture before you flush.
Someone should read this. I implore you to let the villagers know of our fate. Tell them we fought bravely until the bitter end.
And please tell my beloved wife and son. The two of you were in my thoughts until the very end.
And not to grow up to be a wimp.
And I love you dearly.
Father. Dad. He died to protect us.
It's good to see that the Christian faith lasts even in all these weird other fantasies.
Oh yeah. Now here comes the. See, is it this part or?
Thank you.
Ooh, he's smiling. So what's kind of neat is so this game has actively just removed Urik's reason to be broody.
Does he
so
go back
now-
to being broody?
No, he stays not broody.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything changed for Yurik that day.
He got into yoga, started doing some Pilates,
Finally began to
opened up a froyo stand.
thanks to his father's words and the kindness of his friends. With a warm smile of genuine
It
gratitude,
was vegan froyo.
Yurik started to come to
Oh,
terms with his
actually, that
loss.
sounds probably like it's pretty good. I've had vegan and gluten-free ice creams, and those are both actually really tasty.
Mm-hmm. But the only problem is they have to use more sugar.
You know what? It works.
So we'll
It's
be
so
leaving soon.
delicious.
It is quite good.
Yeah. You finish everything you needed to?
Of course. I went and said a proper farewell to my father.
Are you sure you're okay with just...
Hey, are we going to talk about why your dad owned a mirror with other people in it?
That's his shit. If I touched it, he'd give me a right telling off. And besides, now I know how he felt. I have to carry on with my life. That's what he would have wanted.
I see.
Not sure how I feel about you being upbeat now, Yurik. Can you go back to being moody?
Story progression.
There was a door on the ship. I think I've walked by him a few times. It was just a guy hammering on a door.
Yeah, I saw that a couple of times, and it's the thing where it's like, oh, just gotta look busy, and then, man, I did so good, guys. I fixed that door for you.
Mm-hmm. I got a grindy circle here if I should want it.
Did you just resummon the boss from this area?
I don't know. I didn't use it, but it would probably be something similar to that.
You found a piece of string. No, it was a sylph bowstring.
That's the item that you're required to have in order to upgrade your crossbow.
Ah.
Pirate ship design in this was pretty neat.
It's very ostentatious.
Aren't they all?
Maybe. Hey, just so you know, I fixed that door. Huh?
Yeah, that was a forced dialogue that time.
So we'll be leaving soon.
Yeah. Are you sure you're okay with just leaving?
Yes. Now I know how.
I see.
It reminds me of that time you told me about you met Sean Astin, and when he asked you for your name, he's like, "Yeah, this one was like Astin."
He was. I mean, I'm sure he just got off of like a 20-hour flight or something, but he seemed really excited that our names were very close to each other.
Oh. What is this room? Was all this stuff looted from Lazarus Island?
Let's look. Aha!
This is a pretty old book. I've never even seen symbols like this.
Dude, you had
What
not even.
is the alphabet?
You didn't even notice footprints before.
Picture of Lazarus Castle. What could this book be about?
Oh, it's the watchtower. Damn it.
This is the same symbol that's on my hand. But who is this person?
Ting.
Thank you, Boob Cam.
Zale, what are you doing?
I wasn't looking at Playboy.
This book, it came
There's a
from
lot of
Austin.
tension in this scene. I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Who
be.
this person is?
I think it's meant to let you know that this is significant.
That's what
Yeah.
my father said.
So you're related?
And then
Yes.
he said
The
it
founder
would be
of the House of
significant.
Alchemy. He was supposedly a very powerful sorcerer. The legends say that he borrowed the power of a god to create the Lazarus cannon, and that he used it to banish the Garak, putting an
Well,
end
that
to the
certainly
suffering
worked.
they caused.
Did you say a god?
Well, maybe not a god exactly. I don't really know the details. Only that it was referred to as the outsider.
Pony boy.
The outsider?
Ah,
Yet it pleases me that a human, too, has come to possess the outsider's power.
That mark. It's the same as my ancestors.
Yeah.
You just
Since
now
I got
noticed?
that weird mark, I've been able to use this strange power. Zangorak mentioned it too. He called it the Outsider's power.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So maybe that's why your light was shining so brightly back then. Could it have been reacting to my argon and blood?
I'm just a mercenary. Why would I have that kind of power?
Are these two people talking to each other, or like they holding their own conversations next to each other?
They're
I'm sure
positing
the
questions
outsider
to
can
themselves
tell.
out loud, I think, and that counts as conversation.
That doesn't make sense. Zangorak had this power too. Do you think Zangorak knows something about what this power really means?
I do kind of like her costume design that they gave her after she got out of the dress. Like,
I wonder what
she
that
definitely
key
has kind of
is for.
like a Buccaneers suit going on.
Yeah, a little more adventurous. Hey, boss, I fixed that door. I know, Ted.